You set the alarm the night before with perfect clarity. You know exactly what you need to accomplish. But when the morning actually arrives, your brain negotiates a different deal, and you reach for the snooze button, retreating back into the dark. The immediate aftermath is always the same. You sit up later, overwhelmed with guilt, staring at your phone. We usually blame ourselves, assuming we were born without the drive or discipline required to succeed. Motivation is a volatile emotion. It spikes when you watch a great video or read a good book, and it vanishes the second you feel tired, hungry, or stressed. Relying on those emotional spikes creates a cycle of collapse. When the initial excitement fades, you try to force yourself through sheer willpower, which only ensures that you will feel even more depleted tomorrow. Consistent failure is the predictable result of attempting to navigate your goals using a broken internal system. This animated graphic illustrates decision fatigue. Your willpower operates like a limited battery, draining throughout the day. Every micro decision, what to wear, what to eat, eats up that charge. By the time evening rolls around to do your deep work, your battery is completely empty. When your brain detects low energy levels, it defaults to an evolutionary survival state. To conserve remaining resources, your mind automatically searches for the path of least resistance. Procrastination is a biological defense mechanism. When you face a task that feels ambiguous or difficult, your brain processes that psychological discomfort as a literal physical threat. To protect you from that perceived danger, it pushes you toward cheap, immediate dopamine sources, like scrolling through social media, to artificially soothe the anxiety of the moment. Attempting to fight your own evolutionary survival programming with a depleted battery is a battle you are biologically guaranteed to lose. Real discipline is an engineering problem. It requires automating your choices so you never have to use blunt force against your own brain. Environmental design is the first step toward automation. If you place your phone in another room while you work, you remove the temptation. Your brain never has to spend willpower resisting the urge to scroll. Look at this habit loop diagram mapping 3 distinct phases: the trigger, the action, and the reward. You bypass the brain's threat response by shrinking the action to an impossibly small 5-minute task. Once crossed, the resistance dissolves and momentum takes over. These small actions shift your identity over time. You move past the desire to be disciplined and begin operating from the definitive stance that you are a disciplined person. Mental control is achieved by designing an environment and a self-image where the right behavior requires zero internal debate. Discipline provides freedom from the exhausting daily negotiations inside your own head. Perfectionism often kills progress before it starts. We assume that if we can't complete the full 2-hour session, we should skip it entirely. But showing up for a messy 10-minute session keeps the behavioral pattern alive. This graph demonstrates compounding consistency. Improving 1% daily creates a curve that starts flat, but accelerates into massive results. Zooming in, we see it's built by tiny daily choices that rewire neural pathways, making hard actions your unconscious default. 1 year from today, your health, finances, and mental clarity will be the sum total of the micro decisions you make starting now. You can choose the sharp, temporary discomfort of discipline today, or accept the dull, permanent weight of regret tomorrow. The system you design today determines the person you become tomorrow. That choice begins the moment this video ends.